Welcome Pisces, this is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your full moon in Pisces reading. The full moon in Pisces is at this very moment on the west coast of the US. I will be developing an extended reading from this reading. And if this reading resonates for you, please join me. The link to the extended reading will be in the description box below. So let's get started, Pisces, with your overall energy. The Moon card. This energy, this current energy, is really about your focus and your attention right now. In fact, you may be experiencing a lack of focus, a lack of attention, almost a feeling of floating. You have access to many layers of your subconscious, even collective unconscious energy, as well as your own elevated awareness of consciousness. You are sensitive and being sensitized even more so than usually to the various elements, the opportunities to attune your frequency higher, which simply means that you are making different choices than you would in the past. You're seeing things differently. You're maybe experiencing a lot of new energies as the result of lessons you've been learning, your willingness to go deep into your unconscious and find your allies, find that support that exists for you among various layers of consciousness and in the world, between worlds. So this is really about establishing that meditation practice, that prayer practice, that journaling practice that is going to help you to stay grounded in your center, to stay grounded in your heart, in your hopes and dreams, and to be able to step back and observe what you're experiencing. This also gives me the feeling of your need for additional rest. Perhaps, and it's just coming to me, this scene of you lying out on the beach or laying in a grassy field in the sun, just relaxing, just taking in all the elements, being connected as profoundly as you are capable to all the elements that surround you, the visible and the invisible elements, really taking sustenance from the energy of the moon, the reflected light of the sun. I was able to see the large, creamy honey moon over the horizon this morning when I was in the garden. So this is a palpable energy for many of us that you are actually probably feeling in your life. The uncertain moods, the awareness of uncertainty and unpredictableness, the unknown, and being comfortable. Actually allowing yourself to relax into that and being comfortable in swimming in these energies, taking what you can and naturally protecting yourself, staying safe always. In the energy for the moon, we have the Fool. You are bringing with you the energy of a new start, a fresh start. You may be actively having stripped down in preparation for this new start. Something in your environment has allowed you to make decisions to let go of things that haven't supported you. This can be a change in location, a change in home, a change in job. But whatever it is, you have allowed yourself to be released from many of the trappings of your former experience. You are ready to invest this tremendous sensitivity that you're born with, you're gifted with, invest it in yourself, in your faith, in your belief around the way you can change your environment for the better. There's a strong feeling here that you may understand the nature of your efforts, the job you're doing, the job you want to do, the business you're growing, but you have no idea where it's going to lead. And that's part of the innocence, the joy, the fresh eyes that you're bringing to this opportunity. For the position of the sun, we have the Page of Wands. And this beautifully just exemplifies your energy of freedom, of openness, of inspiration, of desire. And it's certainly critical that we all understand first and foremost what we desire. And this is something that has come to you. You may have been clear about it for a long time, but you are uniquely prepared now to start at the beginning. You're open to being a beginner. You're open to learning. You are inspired by, it can be individuals, it can be models of other things like what you're trying to build that you would like to incorporate in what you're doing, or you would like to learn from in your own quest to participate in this new beginning or to build your own. But you're wide open to new ways of doing things, new directions, new locations, new lifestyle that will accompany this fresh start that you're moving towards. In the present, we have the Queen of Cups. And naturally, water sign Pisces, this is everything about you right now. And I'm feeling in particular, because of the energy that is so focused on your concentration, your focus, your desire, that this is really healing work that you're doing on your own behalf. Because you are available to others, because you understand the support or you recognize other energies that other people may not see or be aware of, you are able to provide a unique counsel and advisement to others by simply listening and hearing their stories. Your cup is open, but this is the cup that you are bringing, you are creating to fortify yourself, to align yourself with your desires, your move forward. This is you understanding that you're in the healing work you do on yourself, on your own behalf, is what is clarifying and detoxifying you in many ways to make way for something new, something unexpected, something you can't foresee. But you're opening yourself up to prioritizing your desires while you maintain this incredible sensitivity to the world. As someone has said, our vulnerability is our power. And the Queen of Cups, regardless of your gender, is about you receiving the gifts of power as a result of your willingness and ability to be vulnerable, to exhibit that vulnerability. In the past, we have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is really about the healing process you are coming through. You've been working on your healing for a long time. You are better understanding the lessons of your past, the lessons of your failures, the lessons in your disappointments. You are releasing those, understanding that as you think, so is your reality, so is your manifestation. So your thoughts and beliefs are aligning with what you truly want as you've now appreciated, are in gratitude for the nature of these lessons, understanding that you would not be in the position you're in without these lessons, and that in fact this understanding, this wisdom that you're gaining, as you allow yourself to step back, to draw in, to be aware of what's around you, but resist the urge to act, has allowed you to create this spiritual foundation for yourself. This is your preparation for moving forward towards the Fool's energy. This is the preparation that has been required, understanding the tremendous progress you've made and how you recognize opportunity and abundance in everything around you for your openness with the moon. The moon shows you being open without being vulnerable. In the presence, in the future, we have the Devil card. Wow, the Devil feels to me in this particular situation as though you are working on a thorough detoxification of the conditioning of culture, family, social norms. You are jettisoning the expectations of others. You're getting rid of that. And you're understanding that you've always had a choice between doing what others expect you to do and what you want to do. And you're now understanding that you're the one who now steers your boats. It is your desires that are primary. It is your needs that you are choosing. You've earned the right. You've released the obligations to others, many obligations and responsibilities falsely assumed because someone else saw that as your job, saw that as your identity. You're releasing that. It doesn't mean that you're releasing all responsibilities and obligations to others. Instead, it means you are framing those within the context of your own desires rather than being led by social convention, social expectation. So this is a beautiful card of now really being willing to roll up your sleeves and make the move towards the Fool, to frame your life in terms of your desires, what you know is needed, to structure your world around that. And that is what, in many ways, the Fool's energy is empowering you to see and do. You're ready to build. I'm going to clarify the Queen of Cups with the Ten of Wands and the King of Swords. I can't believe the Ten of Wands is another card that's coming up for everyone. So the Ten of Wands is really describing the amount of energy that you are expending in releasing your old expectations, your old demons, your old I won't say enemies because I don't really know that there is such a thing, but those who in many cases loved and were your peers, but you are understanding that your relationship to them is not as it has been defined to you. Your job is not to follow the lead of others. Your job is to create your own lead. And as a process of building towards this choice that you're making, this restructuring fundamentally that is occurring for you, this restructuring is what we hang all of our sensitivities, our desire for a fresh start on. You are releasing and letting go, and this is an exhausting process. You are physically challenged through this process if you're doing it well, and you need a lot of sleep, you need a lot of rest, and you need a lot of space to process this. You have reached your goals, you've fulfilled your obligations, now it's time to let it go. The King of Swords is also indicating that you are able, interestingly enough, to detach yourself from your powerful feelings and emotions as needed. You're able to pull back from any situation and observe. You're able to see yourself in motion and track your own movements, behaviors, words, and how they structure your reality. So the King of Swords is really in a powerful position and shows you really a kind of interesting balance with the Queen of Cups, right? Where you're aware and you're sensitized to all the energies around you, but you're also able to cut through, understand the beliefs, the values, and the behaviors behind the energies that you no longer need in pursuit of your truth. This is you actually moving towards not only your truth, but the relevance of your truth to others, staying in conversations, staying in negotiations, always asking questions, challenging your own assumptions about things as you observe things changing around you, as you observe this new level of energy, layers of consciousness, layers of unconscious desire or thwarted desire. You're able to look at the beliefs beneath that and adjust your words and behavior accordingly. I'm hoping, Pisces, that this reading has been resonant for you. I will be developing an extended from this particular reading, and I invite you to join me if you are interested. And I have pulled the Boji stones, and the key word is balance. I am balanced, whole, and complete. And I'm also going to pull a Soul's Journey card. And I hope that this is an additional support to you. I pulled peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. I love this. Thank you so much, Pisces, for a beautiful reading. Until next time, namaste.